We're going to be talking about weight loss. One of the best things that you can do for weight loss is changing the times that you eat. That makes a big difference. And changing the food you eat makes a huge difference. 63% of Australians are either overweight or obese. I think that America's not far behind.
This is Dr. Barbara O'Neill, a world-renowned health expert. She is a strong advocate for holistic and natural health with countless testimonies to support her methods and techniques. Today, she will be telling us the top 4 foods and tips that will help us lose weight fast. Ensure to watch this video till the end to miss nothing. The correct eating habit for weight loss.
One of the best things that you can do for weight loss is to eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a queen, and then tea like a pauper, or you call it supper, yeah? And as one lady said to me, well, what do paupers eat? I said, sometimes nothing.
Dr. Barbara strongly advises people trying to lose weight to take a heavy breakfast, heavy lunch, and a light dinner. This eating method allows your body have enough energy supply during the day when physical activities are high and a reduced energy supply during the nighttime when physical activities are low there by reducing the amount of excess glucose left in the body during hours of reduced activities.
What many people are doing today, they eat breakfast like the pauper, they eat lunch like the pauper, and the tea or the supper is the king and the queen together.
Many people today eat heavy meals for dinner. Eating heavy meals at night when physical activities are low leaves the body with large amounts of unused glucose, which may eventually get stored as fats in the body. This causes weight gain. According to Dr. Barbara, this eating habit can only lead to weight gain because larger amounts of unused glucose is stored as fats when heavy meals are eaten during hours of reduced physical activities.
That we eat breakfast as our main meal, that we have a main meal in the middle of the day, and then if anything's eaten at night, make it very light.
Reduce your carbohydrate intake.
And that number one is the food that we're eating. And it's the high carbohydrate diet that many people are eating today.
Dr. Barbara teaches that a high carbohydrate diet is a known cause of weight gain. To lose weight, it is important to cut down on your carbohydrate intake. Common high carbohydrate containing foods may include the following.
So bread is very common. Cereal, and we're just going to say cakes, etc., because if we say everything, when you go into muffins and croissants and donuts and pasties and pies and pastry, etc., etc., etc. So what's happening on this high carbohydrate diet? People have eliminated the fat and they're eating lots and lots and lots of this, not realising that that excess glucose, once we've filled up the energy cycle, we've filled up the glycogen stores, and so now the body sends it to the fat cells.
Many people cut down on fat-containing foods to lose weight while maintaining a high carbohydrate diet. Unknown to them, excess glucose from high carbohydrate diet is eventually stored in fat cells in the body, as Dr. Barbara teaches. Dr. Barbara teaches that this excess glucose stored in fat cells are dangerous fats and are usually deposited specific areas of the body, including the thighs, hips, arms, abdomen, and may even be transferred to the internal organs there by putting these organs in danger.
In fact, it's one of the most dangerous fats because what the body does is it stores it in the probably areas of the body that's not used a lot, maybe the arms, the belly, the hips, the thighs, and then when that gets filled up, then it starts to go to the internal organs, weighing them down.
Another high carbohydrate food Dr. Barbara advises we should reduce its intake is the wheat grain. Most of the wheat today are hybridized wheat. Hybridized wheat is modified wheat. This wheat has been genetically changed to meet specific need. This type to wheat has been found to rapidly increase the blood sugar levels, sometimes higher than even refined sugar there, by causing an increased availability of glucose in the body, which may be stored in fat cells, leading to weight gain.
Use replacements for the wheat. Because as we looked at in diabetes this morning, in the hybridization of the wheat, they change the starch structure and it gets the blood sugar level up higher than even refined sugar.
A friendly reminder to like this video and subscribe to encourage our channel. Intermittent fasting done the right way.
When we put food in our stomach, we should now leave it. Let it do its work. After about an hour and a half, 2 hours, start sipping on some water. Then you don't water down your hydrochloric acid. It takes 3.5 to 4 hours to digest a meal.
Dr. Barbara encourages intermittent fasting for people looking to lose weight. Dr. Barbara advises that we reduce the number of in-between meals we have in a day. In-between meals include snacks and desserts we may be tempted to eat before our actual meal time. She also advises we sip on some water about 2 hours after eating, as this helps to water down the hydrochloric acid in the stomach. Hydrochloric acid is a strong acid that can be produced in the stomach to help in the digestion of the food we eat. It takes the stomach an average of 3 to 4 hours to digest a balanced diet. Dr. Barbara, however, advises we give our stomach an additional hour of rest to replenish the digestive enzymes and prepare for the next meal, as this can be beneficial in achieving weight loss.
But when someone has a balanced meal, which is shown here, it takes about 3.5 to 4 hours to digest. And then the stomach loves a 1 hour rest. Let your stomach have a rest between meals. And in that rest time, it has time to revive and restore and replace the digestive enzymes it used at the last meal.
Intermittent fasting is a good way to control the amount of food we eat in a day. This in turn helps control our daily caloric intake, which can be very beneficial in achieving weight loss. Fat-free diet is dangerous.
Fat is essential. The fat-free diet is a dangerous diet. There are fats that'll kill and there are fats that'll heal. And because there are some killer fats, they've all been dumped in the same basket. What are the killer fats? The altered fats.
Dr. Barbara teaches that fats make an essential part of our diet. A fat-free diet is a dangerous diet, she says. She teaches that there are helpful and harmful fats, and not all fats are harmful as people believe. Some of the harmful fats she mentions are the seed oils like the sunflower oils, peanut oils, and soybean oil. These oils have been processed through high heat and have been exposed to chemicals which negatively affect their structure, making them harmful to our health, like damaging our arterial walls.
So there's clear plastic bottles that have got sunflower oil, peanut oil, soy oil. Don't touch them. They're the oils that can help to damage the arterial wall. They're the dangerous oils. And your deep-fried foods. If you do fry any food, it should be always in a saturated fat, because saturated fat is heat-resistant and light-resistant.
Another fat Dr. Barbara advises we avoid is deep-fried foods, as they can be harmful to our health and cause unwanted weight gain. She advises that if foods must be fried, it should be fried in a saturated fat or oil, as saturated oils are heat-resistant and light-resistant. Examples of saturated oils we can use in deep frying is olive oil. Other saturated oils are coconut oil. It's not the fat that makes you fat.
You see, it's not the fat that makes you fat. It's actually these refined carbohydrates. Now, carbohydrates are not bad. What a relief, we like them. The problem is when they're overdone and refined. That's the problem, when they're overdone and refined.
that glucose burns at 4 calories per gram, while fats burn at 9 calories per gram. This means that a fat diet provides more available energy in form of calories than the glucose provides.
The good fact is that glucose burns at 4 calories per gram, whereas fat, it burns at 9 calories per gram.
The important thing to note is to ensure we don't eat more calories than we need to prevent the body from storing the excess calories we eat as fats in our body.
But what the people don't understand is what a calorie is. Calorie is a unit of energy, and if you want a high energy food, what do you eat? Fat. It's going to give you more than twice the units of energy compared to glucose. But if you're eating more calories than you can burn, yes, it's going to be stored.
It is important to have a balanced diet when trying to lose weight. Moderation is key in whichever food choices we make. Kindly share your thought or habits in the comment so we all can learn from your experience.